Hey guys, I have another long-term review for you. This is going to be a review on the Nothing Ear 1 Earbuds by Carl Pei. Now, I've had this for over a year and a half. I think I got this originally in like October of 2021. I was actually one of the ones who pre-ordered this product. So the one I got here is one of like the really early releases. So I'm not sure if they've made any like hardware improvements to the Ear 1 in the later models, but keep that in mind that everything I'm saying here will be with this particular early edition. Now, over the years, they have released the Ear Stick and the Ear 2, which is an improvement to this one. I don't think the Ear 1 is officially sold anymore on their website, but you can still find this on places like Amazon for $100. I paid $80 back then because when I pre-ordered this, it was $100, but their shipment promise was delayed so bad that they sent us all a $20 refund. So I'm pretty sure I got this for $80. So here it is. It still works, by the way. It's just very buggy, and I'll kind of get into the whole experience. It has picked up a bunch of scratches over time, but overall the case is still holding up. You can see the underside is where most of the scratches are going to be, and that's going to make the case look a lot less transparent than it's supposed to be when it's completely brand new. But you can see it still retains that translucent design, and it still looks really nice, and it has that iconic Nothing look. The hinge is still held up. I have seen some pictures or reviews where people have actually snapped off the hinge. It is aluminum. Luckily it's not plastic, but I guess this is something to watch out for because people have shown pictures of theirs breaking. I don't think this should break under like normal circumstances where you're just opening and closing the earphone case, but I guess that's just something to keep in mind. When you open it up, it automatically connects to your phone, and this is charged by, well, it's held in place by 2 magnets. So here are the earbuds, and you can still see mine are in very good condition. Just minor scratches here and there on the plastic, but everything overall is still looking great, and it looks the way it should, just like when I first received it. I'm not really going to go too deep into like sound quality and stuff because that's, you know, kind of in basically every single review. I'm just going to mainly talk about my experience of using this thing. But I will say a quick thing about the sound quality is that compared to when I first got this, I think I mentioned this in my review. Back when I did my review, that was when they didn't update it yet. So the bass was horrible. It was so bloated. It had more bass than any other earphone or headphone I've heard before. The bass was like overpowering, even like more than Beats by Dre 2010 level. But over time, I'm not sure if the dynamic driver has broken in or they released an update which tuned everything, but the bass now is a lot more balanced. It's still very apparent, and it's, you know, coming from earbuds, it's a more bass boosted kind of sound, but overall it's very easy to listen to now compared to back then. Earbuds are still holding a charge. They still last, you know, 3-4 hours per charge. Still able to charge through the Type-C port or wireless charging, though I prefer to use wireless charging. And it does get very warm when you're doing wireless charging, but I mean, that's kind of expected usually. In terms of like comfort, these are very comfortable. They're very lightweight. My problem with these is that these silicone tips, they don't really fit that well on there. It just kind of, you can see it like free spins very easily, and you can also take this off super easily. So a lot of the times, even when I'm wearing them and I'll take the earbuds out, sometimes this will even be stuck like in my ear, or a lot of the times this thing will be inverted like this. It's such like a flimsy kind of material that they use for the silicone tips, and it's not like a really heavy duty feeling kind of tip. It's not sturdy at all. It's just very flabby, I would say. So this is very easy to get inverted. Most of the time when I take this out of my ear, the tip will be like this. Also, the noise cancellation has been buggy since I received it. A lot of the times when I put them in my ear, the noise cancellation is not even on. And what I have to do is every time I put this in my ear, or like when I first pair it to my phone, I always have to open up the app and switch the noise cancellation from low to high. Because even though it's on the high setting by default, it's not actually on in the earphone. So I have to put it back low and then high, and then the noise cancellation kicks in. Sometimes it might be on, sometimes it might be off. You kind of don't really know. A lot of the times I'm wearing them and I assume the noise cancellation should be on, except when I switch it back to low and high, then there's a big difference in the noise cancellation. Now the noise cancellation is not even like that amazing. It gets the job done. It like blocks out most of the low frequencies, but high frequencies, this does not block like anything. For example, when you're wearing these, even like the sound of clicking the case, you're gonna hear it very apparent through these nothing ear ones. Like things like when people are cooking, using the frying pan or whatever, any kind of high frequency noises, like sizzling on a pan, you're gonna hear it very clearly through these. And it's kind of weird. It's like they block out everything except the high frequencies. It's almost like the high frequencies are on transparency mode and everything else is being blocked. So it's kind of a weird sensation and it kind of gets annoying sometimes, but that's what I would say about the noise cancellation. And it's not even really that strong. My in-ear monitors, my FA9s, don't have any noise cancellation, but it still blocks out more sound than these do, just purely through passive noise isolation. So yeah, but it's okay. It gets the job done. Now, I also want to mention the in-ear detection is really not good. So I use this when I'm doing things like exercising or mowing the lawn. And what happens is when this is like moving around in your ear, the noise cancellation always turns on and off, and it actually gets kind of irritating. So a lot of the times when I'm just mowing the lawn and I'm just walking, the music will be playing, but the noise cancellation will keep turning on and off. You'll hear things, all of a sudden it'll be blocked out, and then all of a sudden you'll hear things coming back in again. It's kind of weird, and I'm pretty sure it's like a bug purely through software, but or it could be the this early model, so who knows. But that's also something to mention. They have released like a bunch of updates over the past few years. On my phone, I've updated this plenty of times, but yeah, at this current state, there's still a lot of bugs with this thing. And I started noticing some music when there's a lot of stuff going on. The music starts to click and get distorted. And I'm not sure if that was always the case, but it's something I'm noticing now with these earbuds. When I'm watching YouTube videos and it's just like people talking, I don't really notice any problems. But when you're listening to music that has a lot of things going on at the same time, these things start distorting pretty bad. It almost sounds like it's something with the Bluetooth connection, except when I use my IEMs, the music is perfectly clean. So I'm pretty sure it's something to do with these earbuds. So yeah, that's kind of my long-term experience with these earphones or earbuds. For the first product that Nothing came out with, I think it's pretty decent, especially considering that I paid $80 for this. But honestly, if I paid $100 for this, I probably wouldn't think it's that good of a deal, considering how many bugs there are with this thing. But this was still a early pre-order that I got, so who knows, maybe The later ones they shipped out were fixed a little, but yeah. Maybe I'll try the ear 2s later down the line, whenever these stop working or I just feel like getting new earphones. But so far, I'll just keep using this for now. I don't use it that often. I mostly use my IEMs. That's it. So thanks for watching this review on the Nothing Ear 1, and I will see you guys in the next video.